Good evening and welcome to News 24. This is Shahrina Wahid with the top news of the day. The country approved the emergency use of the Russian vaccine Sputnik V. The approval was given by the Committee on Emergency Public Health Medicines, Experimental Medicines, Vaccines and Medical Equipment formed by the Ministry of Health. The decision to approve the vaccine was taken at the meeting of the Department of Drug Administration on Tuesday. Health Minister Zahid Malik said contact with China, Russia and the United States has been made over the India corona vaccine uncertainty. The Health Minister said this at a press briefing on corona and vaccination situation at BCP's premises in Mohakali today. 78 more people died of coronavirus in the country in 24 hours. The total number of deaths stand at 11,228. Besides, 3,031 people were newly infected in the last 24 hours. Chinese Defense Minister General Wei Fenghe arrived in Dhaka this morning on a 6-hour visit. State Minister of Foreign Affairs Mohammad Shahriar Alam of Bangladesh welcomed the Chinese Defense Minister in Dhaka. After his arrival in Dhaka, General Wei Fenghe paid homage to Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman at the Bangabandhu Memorial Museum at Dhanmondi 32. He made a courtesy call with President Abdul Hamid. He also held a meeting with Army Chief General Aziz Ahmed. China agreed to cooperate with Bangladesh due to the delay in getting vaccines from India. As a result, Bangladesh would get Chinese vaccine Sinopharm after completing some formalities. This information was given by the Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen in a briefing at his residence after the virtual meeting of the foreign ministers of 6 South Asian countries at the initiative of China. "40 Bangladeshis stranded at the Petropol border returned home with special clearances. Arriving passengers are being kept in quarantine at various hotels in Benapur. Meanwhile, 9 Indian nationals returned to India from Bangladesh at the same time. The government announced a 14-day halt on immigration operations between India and Bangladesh at the border to prevent corona infection. More than 300 Bangladeshi are stranded at Petropol in India on the other side of the Benapur land port as the passage for passengers between the two countries was closed. Dhaka Metropolitan Detective Police DB identified 313 people who provided assistance to Hifazat Islam at different times. The money was deposited in Mamunul Haq's 2 banks. Additional Commissioner of Dhaka Metropolitan Police AKM Hafiz Akhtar told this to reporters on Tuesday afternoon. He said so far 313 people were identified who paid custody at various times. Mamunul Haq's 2 banks accounted for 6.47 crore transactions. Meanwhile, Dhaka Metropolitan Detective Police arrested Hifazat Islam Bangladesh leader Nurul Islam in a case of violence at Shapla Chattor. Infection in India has decreased a bit in the last few days. In one day, more than 319,000 corona patients were identified in the country. More than 2,600 lives were lost. The Indian government has said that U.S. President Joe Biden had fruitful discussions with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the current situation in the country. Besides, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has also announced the import of 18 oxygen tankers from Bangkok and 21 more oxygen plants from France. And that is all the news for today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.